Very good evening to all of you and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, my dear friends, and welcome to the session Types of Communication. Burjesh Kumar, good evening. How are you, my dear friends? Audio, video, everything is fine. So please write in the comment box. I will start the session. Okay. And all of you, my dear friends, please share the session to your friends also so that more and more students will join the session. Okay. Good evening, Ajit, Anand. Good evening. How are you all? Please like the session if you have not liked till now, my dear friends. Also share the session to your friends also. And also subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed till now. Rockstar, good evening. Sohini, good evening. Akhila Reddy, good evening. How are you all, my dear friends? कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? Sir, कल class नहीं है. No, Ansul. Tomorrow I also have a class at 8:30 PM. Every day, Ansul. Okay. Anand Mohan, good evening. Rocks बढ़िया. Okay, very good, very good. So my dear friends, today's session we will discuss regarding the types of communication. Types of communication. In this session we will discuss regarding the types of communication. Are three types: unicast communication, broadcast communication, and also multicast communication, my dear friends. Tushar, good evening. So all of you please join the session quickly, my dear friends. So I will start the session. Before starting the session, myself Ankit Doila. I am Ankit Doila. I have more than 10 plus year of teaching experience. I secured All India rank 159 in GATE, All India rank 119 in NET GRF. Other than the GATE and NET, I also qualified ISRO exam, NILIT exam, and UPPCL exam. My area of expertise: computer networks, theory of computation, and compiler design. And in this series, my dear friends, we will complete the computer network. Okay. Ansul, yes, tomorrow I have a session at 8:30 PM. How to score 70 plus marks in 6 months. Tomorrow I have a session. Don't forget to join at 8:30 PM. Okay. And my dear friend, BYJU'S scholarship test. Get up to 90% scholarship on GATE preparation program. 7 August. Don't forget to. 7 August time is 11 AM. 7th August 11 AM. Okay. And also today at 10 PM. Rakesh sir class, probability 51 most expected question of probability. Don't forget to join today at 10 PM. Okay. And another good news, my dear friends. IIT Kanpur PYQ series for GATE 2023. IIT PYQs, IIT Kanpur PYQs, my dear friends. In 2007 and 2015. So I will discuss 2007 as well as 2015 questions of computer network as well as theory of computation and as well as compiler design in this series, my dear friends. So you have an idea that what type of questions IIT Kanpur asking. Okay. So this series will be started from 8th of August and I will start this series with the computer network and later I will cover theory of computation. Later I will cover compiler design. I will discuss all the PYQs of GATE 2007 and GATE 2015, my dear friends, of computer network, theory of computation, and compiler design. Okay. So from 8th of August on YouTube channel. Okay. So are you ready, my dear friends? So types of communication. We have unicast communication, my dear friends. We have broadcast communication and multicast communication. So what is unicast communication? What is broadcast? What is multicast? Unicast communication. Transmitting a message from one computer to another computer is called as unicast communication. It means one-to-one is nothing but a unicast communication. Okay, sending a message from one computer to another computer. If only one source and one destination are involving in a communication is called as unicast communication. Okay, so this is nothing but we can say that one-to-one. Unicast communication means, my dear friends, one-to-one. Okay. Broadcast communication. Transmitting a message from one computer to all other computer. One to all. This is nothing but a broadcast communication. If one computer is sending a message to all other computer, this is nothing but broadcast communication. So broadcast communication, we can say that one to all. One to all. What is multicast communication, my dear friends? Multicast communication is one to many. Multicast communication is one to many. So please like the session, my dear friends. If till now you have not liked the session, please like the session. Nisha Bharti, good evening. Sneha, good evening. Okay. So unicast means one to one, broadcast means one to all, and multicast means, my dear friends, one to many. And one by one I will discuss all these unicast, broadcast as well as multicast communication, so you will understand the entire scenario. Nishu, good evening. How are you, Nishu? Now, So first is, my dear friends, unicast communication. Unicast communication. transmitting the data from one computer to another computer is called as unicast communication. So transmitting the data from one computer to another computer is called as unicast communication. It is one-to-one transmission. One-to-one transmission. One computer is transmitting a message to another computer. This is nothing but, my dear friends, unicast communication. I will take an example, explain. Okay, so you will understand the entire scenario. Now, my dear friends, suppose this is the one network here. Every network have a network ID. Now, my dear friends, how we can identify network? With the help of network ID. Suppose this have the network, I have written here 15.0.0.0, 15.0.0.0. 15 in which class, my dear friends? 15 class A. So class A have network ID how many bits? 8 bit. Host ID how many bits? 24 bit. So this part representing 8 bit representing network ID and remaining 24 bits representing host ID. So we have all zeros in the host ID part. So this IP address representing the network ID of entire network. So this is the reason that we cannot assign this IP address to any computer. Okay. So this IP address is representing the network ID of entire network. Now, my dear friends, we have another network here. Suppose we have another network here. Now suppose this network have the network ID like that 112.0.0.0.0. 112 is also in the class A network ID 8 bit and host ID 24 bit. So we have all zeros in the host ID part. It means this IP address representing the network ID of entire network. So we cannot assign this IP address to any computer because this IP address representing the network ID of entire network. So my dear friends, in this network class A network, how many hosts are present? 2 power 24 minus 2, approximate 1.6 crore computers are present. And this network also belong to class A. This network also 2 power 24 minus 2, approximate 1.6 crore computers are present in this. But what is the meaning of unicast communication, my dear friends? Transmitting masses from one computer to another computer is nothing but unicast communication. It means one-to-one is nothing but unicast communication. So suppose if there is one computer here, suppose there is a one computer here. Now suppose any IP address you can take, this computer IP address. My dear friends, in the host ID part you can't take all 24 bits 0, and in the host ID part you can't take all 24 bits 1. Okay, other than any number you can write, other than any number can be assigned to a computer. So this 15 first octet, because this is the network ID. Last 3 octet representing host ID part. The last 3 octet, I can't take all 24 bit 0, I can't take all 24 bit 1. Other than these two numbers, I can take any number. Suppose I have written any random number like that 15.23.32.5. Here also, this network ID 6 na first octet network ID. This last 3 octet representing host ID. You can't take all 24 bit 0 and you can't take all 24 bits 1. Other than any number you can take. So I have written here, this is nothing but 20.30.5. What is the meaning of unicast communication? Unicast communication means one-to-one. So one computer of this network is sending the message to another computer of this network. So this is nothing but a unicast communication. This computer is transmitting the message to this computer. My dear friend, this is nothing but unicast communication. This is nothing but unicast communication. Unicast communication. But what is the important things here? What is the important things, my dear friends? In this important things is, my dear friends, whatever the packet you are sending, suppose whatever the packet you are sending, data does not matter. I have written some data here. Suppose whatever the data you are sending in this packet, this is data. My dear friends, can you tell me what is the source IP address and what is the destination IP address for this packet? If this computer is sending a message to another computer, this computer, what is the Ansul, I will come to that. Unicast communication, source and destination both can be present in the same network or different network. I will take example, don't worry. Okay. So what I will write in the source IP address? Who is sending, my dear friend? This computer is sending. Source IP address is nothing but we can say that 15.23.32.5. This is the source IP address. What is the destination IP address? Destination IP address will be 112.20.30.5. This is important. What is the source IP and what is the destination IP? Is it clear to everyone, my dear friends? Please like this session if you have not liked till now, my dear friends. Please like this session. Okay. Now I will take another example and explain you so it will be more better for you. Okay. Now, suppose this is another network, my dear friend. This is another network here. So every network have a network ID. Suppose this network have the network ID like that 157.157.150.0.0. This network also have a network ID here like that 200.200.200.200.0. Tell me one thing, my dear friends, actually this 157 is which class? 157. 157 is class B. Class B network ID how many bits, my dear friends? Class B network ID is 16 bits. And class B host ID is also 16 bit. So here also we have all zeros in the host ID part. This is the reason that this IP address representing the network ID of entire network. I hope you are getting my point. Now this 200 in which class, my dear friend? 200 in class C. So class C network ID is 24 bit and host ID is 8 bit. So we have all zeros in the host ID part here also. So that's why this is the reason that this IP address representing the network ID of entire network. Now in this network, my dear friend, class B network, how many hosts are present? 2 power 16 minus 2 hosts are present in the class B. Okay, but unicast means 1 to 1. Suppose, my dear friends, I am taking the one computer here. So the first two octets are fixed. First two octets are fixed for the network ID. And last two octets are representing the host ID part. So my dear friends, last two octet you can't take all 16-bit 0 or you can't take all 16-bit 1 because all 16-bit 0 or all 16-bit 1 we cannot assign to any computer. Other than this, you can take any IP address. Okay, so suppose I have written like that here 157.157.2.3, and in this network also you can take, my dear friends, any number because host ID is 8-bit now. You can't take all zeros in the host ID part, you can't take all 1 in the host ID part. Other than any number you can take. So this first three octet already fixed for network ID 200.200.200. Suppose I have written here 5. What is the meaning of unicast communication? Unicast communication, my dear friends, if this computer is sending a message to this computer, this is nothing but a unicast communication. Unicast communication. Unicast communication. Now I want to tell you one important things, my dear friends, very important scenario I want to take here. Suppose whatever the data it is sending, I have written here, this is data here. Tell me what is the source IP, I will write here, source IP. Who is sending? This computer is sending 157.157.2.3. What destination IP I will write here? Destination IP. Destination IP I will write here. This is 200.200.200.5. My question is, my dear friends, if you have not liked the session, please like the session, my dear friends. What is my question here? My question is here, if this computer want to send a message to this computer, is it possible or not? If this computer is sending a message to this computer, so it means this computer can also send a message to this computer. Is it or not? So actually, my dear friends, this computer can also send a message to this computer. This computer can also send a message to this computer. If this computer is sending a message to this computer, what I will write in the source IP address and what I will write in the destination IP address, I want to ask from you. Suppose this is the data here. What is the source IP address? Who is sending now? This computer is sending. Source IP address is 200.200.200.5. This is the source IP address. What is the destination IP address? Destination IP address will be 157.157.2.3. Is it clear? Now actually what point I want to tell, my dear friends, whatever I have written here, I can do reverse, because later I have done reverse na. This is source IP become destination, this source IP become destination, and this destination IP become source. I can do reverse. Yes, I can do reverse here. So my dear friends, actually this 157.157.2.3, it can be used as a source IP address, and it can also be used as a destination IP address. So this IP address swapping is also possible. This is also possible. This is also possible. If we can swap here source IP and destination IP, there will be no difficulty at all. And I will tell you in the next slide that when there will be difficulty if we swap source IP and destination IP. Here there is no difficulty, my dear friends. We can swap here. So this 157, now it is used as a source IP. Now in this it is used as a destination IP. There is no problem. We can use it. Now this 200.200.5, now it is used as a destination IP in this packet, and in this packet it is used as a source IP. So now we can swap. When we cannot swap, I am coming to that. Okay, now this is important scenario. Now next point. In the last two example, my dear friends, last two example, I explained that source is in this network, destination in this network. It means source and destination both are present in the different network. Second example, first example also, source is present in this network, destination is present in this network. But my dear friends, in the unicast communication, source and destination can be present in the same network or different network. I can take an example and explain so you will understand more better. Now, suppose my dear friend, this is the one network here, and I have written this network ID, suppose 200.200.200.200.0. It is class C have network ID. This is the third example I am taking here. Network ID 24-bit, host ID, my dear friends, 8-bit. We have all zeros in the host ID part. This is the region that this IP address represents the network ID of entire network. Now in this class C, my dear friends, how many hosts are present? Class C. 2 power 8 minus 2 computers are present in this network. It means 254 computers are present. If 254 computers are present here, suppose there is a one computer which have the IP address. Here also you cannot take all zeros in the host ID part. You cannot take all ones in the host ID part. Other than any number you can take. Suppose I am writing this. This is 200.200.200.200.2, and this is sending a message to 200.200.200.200.3, or we can say 5 here. So my dear friend, this communication is also known as, this is also unicast communication. 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 So what point you want to write in the note? In unicast communication, both source and destination can be present in the same network or can be present in the different network. So now in unicast communication, both source and destination, here source and destination both are present in the same network. Source and destination can be present in the same network or different network. This point is clear to everyone, my dear friends? This point is clear to everyone, so I can move. This is clear to everyone, my dear friends? So please like the session, my dear friends. यदि किसी ने सेशन को लाइक नहीं किया, please like the session, my dear friends. Now, next come to, my dear friends, broadcast communication. Broadcast communication, we have limited broadcast communication, limited broadcasting, or direct broadcasting. Broadcast communication means one to all. Broadcast communication means one to all. What is the meaning of this? Sending a message from one computer to all computer is nothing but a unicast. One to all is a broadcast. But in the broadcast, my dear friends, we have limited and direct broadcasting. What is the meaning of limited broadcasting? What is the meaning of direct broadcasting? So sending a message from one computer to all other computer in the same network, is called as limited broadcasting. One to all in its own network is nothing but a limited broadcasting. What is the meaning of direct broadcasting? Sending a message from one computer to all other computer in the different network. If you are sending one to all in your own network, this is nothing but limited broadcasting. If you are sending one to all in different network, it is direct broadcasting. So let me take an example and explain what I have written here in the PPT. Limited broadcasting, transmitting data from one computer to all other computer, in the same network. Is called as limited broadcasting. So transmitting data from one computer to all other computer in the same network is nothing but a limited broadcasting. Now, again I will take an example and explain you, so you will understand the entire scenario here. Now, my dear friends, so actually suppose this is the network here. Now I am taking here, this is 10.0.0.0. Every network have a network ID. 10 means which class? 10 means class A. Class A have network ID 8-bit. Host ID how many bits? 24 bits. So we have all zeros in the host ID part. Yes. So that's why this IP address represents the network ID of entire network. Now, any computer, my dear friends, of this network, suppose there is a one computer here and you can take IP address, you can't take all 24-bit 0, all 24-bit 1, other than this, any number you can take here. Suppose you have written 10.2.3.5. And this computer want to send a message to all other computer in this network, to all other computer here. There are many computers in this network. So if this computer is sending a message to all other computer here, this is nothing but limited broadcasting. Now, my dear friends, I want to ask you one question from you here. Anyone can tell me what is the important things? Important things is, my dear friends, actually what is the source IP address and what is the destination IP address. Important is source IP and destination IP. Whatever the data we are sending does not matter. Suppose whatever the data we are sending here, source IP here, who is sending this message? Who is sending? Source IP. Who is sending this 10.2.3.5? What will be the destination IP address? Anyone can tell me, my dear friends, what is the destination IP address? Nishu Kumar, 255.255.255. Yes, my dear friends, yes. 255.255.255.255.255.255. If we are sending a message from one to all in the same network, so my dear friend, destination IP will be 255.255.255.255. And this IP address is fixed, permanent, for what purpose? Limited broadcast address. If anyone asks, and my dear friends, it does not depend on the class. It does not depend on the size of the network. Okay. either class A network, class B network, class C network, does not matter. Limited broadcast address always we fix, it is 255, 255, 255, 255. If any question in the gate regarding the limited broadcast address, so it is fixed. Whatever the network, whatever the class network given, it does not matter. It will be 255, 255, 255 dot 255. So I will take one example, more examples, so it will be more clear for you now. But my dear friends, I want to ask you one question from you here. My question is that here now, can I swap these source IP and destination IP or not? Is it possible or not? This is my question from you. This is important question. This is important question. Now this is data written here. Now I can swap this source IP as a destination IP as a source IP. Can I write like that? Can I swap this source IP? This is 255.255.255.255.255 and destination IP. Is it possible or not? That 10.2.3.5, is it possible or not? This is the question for you. Is it possible or not? Is it possible or not? It is meaningful or not? Tell me, is it possible? 100% yeah. This is possible or not? My dear friends, this is not possible. Because what is the meaning of this? All computers are sending a message. All computers are sending a same message to one computer. This is not meaningful. Why all computers are sending a same message to single computer? This is not meaningful. This is not meaningful. So this is not possible, my dear friends. So what is the meaning of this? My dear friends, please share the session to your friends also, so that more and more students will join here. Okay, so this is not possible, my dear friends. This is meaningless. All computers are sending a same message to single computer. This is meaningless. So my dear friend, this limited broadcast address 255.255.255 limited broadcast address cannot be used as a source IP address. This is the one of the important point. Limited broadcast address cannot be used as a source IP address. Limited broadcast address will always be used as a destination IP. Got it or not? Limited broadcast address cannot be used as a source IP address. Limited broadcast address will always be used as a destination IP. So it is better that if I write a one point here or not. Limited broadcast address. Limited broadcast address. Limited broadcast address cannot be used as a source IP. Point number 2. Limited broadcast address will always be used as destination IP. This is clear to everyone, my dear friends. So please like the session, my dear friends, if you have not liked till now. सभी आज assignment complete कर रहे हैं, okay? Now, so this point is clear to everyone or not? Is it clear? Now, I can take another example. If it is not clear, not a big issue, my dear friends. Now, suppose this is the network here 157.157.157.0.0, and if there is a one computer, now suppose there is a one computer, is this one, this have some IP address like that 157.157.2.3. What is the meaning of limited broadcasting? Sending a message from one computer to all other computer. My dear friends, please like the session here. If you have not liked the session till now, please like the session and share the session to your friends also, so that more and more students will join. Okay. Now, so this computer want to send a message to all other computer. Suppose we have many computer like that. So this is nothing but, my dear friends, one to all the computers in this same network, all the computer in the same network. This is nothing but limited broadcasting. Now again I'm saying, my dear friends, what is the important things, my dear friends? What is the important things here? Again, important things is source IP and destination IP. Source IP and destination IP. Now again I want to ask a question from you. Whatever the data we are sending, it does not matter. What is the source IP address? Who is sending? 157.157.2.3. This is sending. What will be the destination IP address? Destination IP address. Again, my dear friend, destination IP address will be 255, 255, 255, 255. Because whenever we are sending a message from one to all in the same network, destination IP will always be fixed. 255.255.255.255.255. Is it clear or not? Is it clear or not, my dear friends? This is the example number 2. Now I can take one more example, so it will be more better. Now suppose this is the network here, and this network it is given like that: 200.200.200.200.0. Okay, this is class C. Class C have network ID how many bits? 24 bits. Host ID how many bits, my dear friends? 8 bit. Now if there is a one computer here, my dear friends, it want to send a message to all other computer. Suppose in this we have many computer, one to all in the same network, one to all in the same network. Suppose this computer have the IP address like that. This is 200.200.200.200.2. If this computer is sending a message to all other computer in the same network, one to all in the same network, one to all in the same network, this is nothing but a limited broadcast address. Now again, my dear friends, important scenario is here. What is the data? What is the source IP address and destination IP address? So this is data here. Whatever the data we are sending, source IP. Who is sending this message? Source IP is nothing but 200.200.200.2. What is the destination IP address? Destination IP address is again here fixed: 255.255.255.255.255. So it means, my dear friends, in the limited broadcast address, it is always fixed, because I have taken 3 examples. In the example number 1, this network is class A network. 1.6 crore computers are present. This one computer is sending a message to 1.6 crore computer. Destination IP, this one. Destination IP 255.255.255. This is class B network I have taken. In this network, how many computer? 2 power 16 minus 2, 65,534. This destination IP is same here. In this I have taken class C. Class C of how many computer? 254. But destination IP is same. In your college, my dear friends, suppose in your college you have a one network. Okay, suppose 100 system or 126 systems are available. 126 systems are connected through a one network. If you want to send a message from one to all, one computer to all other computers in your college lab, so destination IP will be 255, 255, 255. It does not matter whatever the size of the network, destination IP will always be fixed. If you are sending one to all in the same network, it will be permanent 255, 255, 255, 255. I hope it is clear to you. Is it clear? So I can move to next, my dear friends. If it is clear, so I can move to next. Direct broadcasting. What is direct broadcasting? Transmitting a message from one computer to all other computer in the different network. In the different network is called as direct broadcasting. Sending a message from one computer to all other computer in the different network is nothing but a direct broadcasting. So again, I will take an example and explain, so you will understand here. Suppose this is the one network, my dear friends, and we have another network here. Suppose this network have the network ID this 15.0.0.0. This network have the network ID here 110.0.0.0. All are class A network. All are class A network. जिसने भी सेशन को like नहीं किया, my dear friends, please like the session. Suppose if one computer of this network, you can take any IP address na, can't take all ones in the host ID part, can't take all zeros. 15.2.3.5. This is the IP address. Now in this network, my dear friends, how many computers are present? Because this is also class A. Class A. Class A. How many networks are, how many hosts are possible? 2 power 24 minus 2. But I have written only 4 computer, my dear friends, because I can't write 1.6 crore here. Okay, it's really happy to see you back. I studied complete TOC from you. Thank you, Anmol. Okay, so actually, my dear friends, this is also class A network. This is class A because 110 means class A network ID, 8-bit host ID, 24-bit. What is the meaning of broadcasting? Direct broadcasting, sending a message from one computer to all other computers in the same network. So in this network, 1.6 crore computers are present. If this computer is sending a message to all other computer, this is nothing but, my dear friend, direct broadcasting. This is nothing but direct broadcasting. Direct broadcasting. Again, one question I want to ask from you, my dear friends. In this, whatever the data we are sending, what is the source IP address here? Who is sending? This is sending. Source IP address is 15.2.3.5. What will be the destination IP address? What will be the destination IP address? Anyone can tell me the destination IP address? So, my dear friends, if this computer is sending a message to all other computers in this network, so whenever we have all ones in the host ID part, that represent direct broadcast address. So this is host ID part, how many bits? 24 bits. So destination IP will be, my dear friends, 110.255.255.255.255. Is it or not? So remember, my dear friends, one point. I told to you earlier that whenever we have all zeros in the host ID part of any IP address, we cannot assign to any computer. Whenever we have all ones in the host ID part of any IP address, we cannot assign to computer. What was the reason? Reason was, my dear friends, whenever we have all zeros in the host ID part, that IP address represent the network ID of entire network. This is the reason we cannot assign this IP address to any computer. And whenever we have all ones in the host ID part, this IP address, all ones in the host ID part, na? Host ID part 24-bit, 255, 255, 255. So whenever we have all ones in the host ID part, this IP address reserved for direct broadcast address. So this is the reason we cannot assign this IP address to any computer, because this IP address representing the direct broadcast address of entire network. So that's why we cannot assign this IP address to any computer. Now again my question, my dear friends, my question is, can I swap these two source IP and destination IP? Can I swap these two source IP and destination IP? Can I swap these two source IP and destination IP? Can I write this source IP? This is 110.255.255.255.255 here, and in the destination IP, this one 15.2.3.5. Can I swap? Can I swap? Venkta ready? Thank you. Can I swap these two, my dear friends, or not? This is important. So actually it is meaningless, because my dear friends, what is the meaning of this? All the computer of this network are sending a same message to one computer of this network. This is not meaningless. Why all the computers are sending same message to one computer? This is not meaningful. This is meaningless. So it, my dear friends, it is possible, it is not possible. It is possible, but it is not possible. So now, what we can say, my dear friends, here, that this direct broadcast address can be used only as a destination IP address. Direct broadcast address cannot be used as a source IP address. Direct broadcast address cannot be used as a source IP address. Direct broadcast address will always be used as a destination IP address. Is it clear to everyone? जिसने भी सेशन को लाइक नहीं किया, my dear friends, please like the session. I am writing a point in the note, my dear friends. Direct broadcast address cannot be used as a source IP. Now, this is the first point. Second point, direct broadcast address will always be used as a destination IP address. This point is clear to everyone, my dear friends. बायजूस पे कवाई मैंने आज देखा यार, बहुत दिन हो गए यार. आप आते रहो सेशन में और हम मजे से पढ़ते रहेंगे दोस्तों. Now, I want to take another example here. Suppose this network have the network ID like that 112.2.0.0.0. Okay, this network have the network ID here 157.157.0.0. So this is class B network. Now the IP address of this one I can take here 112.2.3.5. any number I can take, all 24 bits. 1 I can't take, all 24 bits. 0 I can't take. Great to see you. Okay, thank you. Now, suppose, my dear friends, this is class B. 157 means class B network. Class B network, my dear friends. So all of you, please, my dear friends, like the session. जिसने भी सेशन को अभी तक लाइक नहीं किया है दोस्तों, लाइक कर दो एक बार फटाफट से, ठीक है. Now, suppose, my dear friends, tell me one thing, that class B, this 157 class B network ID, how many bits? 16 bit. Host ID, how many bits? 16 bit. actually what is the meaning of in this class B, how many computers are available? 2 power 16 minus 2, 2 power 16 minus 2, exact number 65,534. What is the meaning of direct broadcasting? Sending a message from one computer. If this computer is sending a message to all other computer in this different network, one to all, this computer is sending a message to all other computer. This is nothing but a direct broadcasting. This is nothing but, my dear friend, direct broadcasting. Direct broadcasting. Direct broadcasting. Now I want to ask one question from you. In this packet, if we are doing this, my dear friends, whatever the data we are sending, the source IP address, what is the source IP address? Who is sending? This is 112.2.3.5. What will be the destination IP address? Anyone can tell me, my dear friend, destination IP address? Destination IP address. किसी ने भी सेशन को like नहीं किया, like the session, my dear friends. Destination IP address. We have all ones in the host ID part. So in this network we are sending na. So put all ones in the host ID part. Host ID part 16-bit. So last 16-bit will be 1. So last 16-bit 1 means 255. So this destination IP address will be 157.157.255.255. Is it clear or not? Is it clear or not, my dear friends? So put all ones in the host ID part. This will be the direct broadcast address. Now, I can take another example, my dear friends, if you want. Now, suppose this is any class network, my dear friends. Suppose this have 117.2.3, sorry, 117.0.0.0. It is class A. If this is the class C network, 200.200.200.0. Class C network ID, how many bits? 24-bit. Host ID, how many bits? 8-bit. Now in this, my dear friends, in this network, how many computers? Many computers are present in this network. Many computers are present in this network. It is class C. Class C means 2 power 8 minus 2. 254 computers are present. Okay. So if one computer, suppose this IP address of this computer is like that, we can say that 117.2.3.5. If this computer is sending a message to all other computer, Now tell me one thing, my dear friends, what is the important things? Important things is source IP and destination IP. Anyone can tell me source IP and destination IP? Whatever the data we are sending, it does not matter. Source IP. Who is sending this message? This one, 117.2.3.5. Destination IP. This is class C network, my dear friends. Put all ones in the host ID part. Okay, so this is nothing but we can say all ones in the host ID part, 200.200.200.255. Is it clear or not? Is it clear or not, my dear friends? Is it clear or not? So I can move to next. Yes, listen me now. So till now, my dear friends, actually, suppose I am writing here, this is network ID and this is the host ID. These are important things, network ID and host ID. Point number 1. Suppose we have valid network ID. This is valid. This is valid network ID. If we have all zeros in the host ID part, so whenever we have all zeros in the host ID part of any IP address that represent network ID of entire network ID of entire network, whenever we have all zeros in the host ID part. Now, point number 2. Suppose, my dear friends, we have valid network ID, valid. If we have all ones in the host ID part, एक सेकेंड, क्लास में हूँ, कुछ जरूरी है क्या? क्लास में हूँ, क्लास में. Now, if we have all ones in the host ID part, my dear friends, so that represent direct broadcast address. Direct broadcast address. I am writing in the short DBA. Direct broadcast address. Whenever we have all ones in the host ID part. Point number 3. If we have all ones in the network ID part, and if we have all ones in the host ID part, that represent LBA, limited broadcast address. Is it or not? That represent LBA, limited broadcast address or not? Is it clear or not, my dear friends? Please like this session if you have not liked till now, my dear friends. So these 3 points that you have to remember. These 3 points that you have to remember. That's why मैं इनको बॉक्स में क्या कर देता हूं, बंद कर देता हूं, नहीं तो निकल के क्या कर देंगे, भाग जाएंगे ये. ठीक है. Now, my dear friends, now we want to find that this we have IP addresses given. We have to find network ID, direct broadcast address, and limited broadcast address. Net IP address given, we have to find network ID, direct broadcast address, and limited broadcast address. What we have learned till now, now we want to solve. So 19 means class A. This is class A. This is class A. So we know one thing, that class A network ID, how many bits? 8 bit. This is network ID part. This is network ID. These 24 bits representing host ID. What they're asking here, network ID. So we have to put all zeros in the host ID part. Whenever we have all zeros in the host ID part, that represent network ID of entire network. So this is 19 here. Put all zeros in the host ID part. 0.0.0.0. Last 3 octet. What is DBA? Direct broadcast address. Whenever we have all ones in the host ID part. So put all ones in the host ID part. 19 dot host ID part, last 24 bits. Put all ones here. 255.255.255.255. Limited broadcast address, my dear friends, put all 24 bits. All, if all 32 bits 1. Limited broadcast address. 255.255.255. Is it or not? Yes, sir. Clear? Now this is class B. What is this? 119. 119 means class B. This is class A. So class A network ID 8 bit. This is network ID, and this first 24 bits are representing host ID part. How we can find network ID? Put all zeros in the host ID part. 119.0.0.0. What is the direct broadcast address? Put all ones in the host ID part. 119.255.255.255. What is limited broadcast address? Limited broadcast address is same for all. Now this is 150 means class B. 150 means class B. So class B network ID how many bits? 16 bit. Host ID how many bits? 16 bit. How we can find network ID? If we put all zeros in the host ID part. So this is nothing but 150.0.0.0. Put all zeros in the host ID part. What is direct broadcast address? Put all ones in the host ID part. Host ID part is only last 16 bit, my dear friends. Last 16 bit we have to put 150.0.255.255.255. Do not assume like that. Here 30, 3 to 55, 30, 3 to 55, 30, 3 to 55. No. Don't think like that. We have to put all ones in the host ID part only. Okay. Now, this 190 is also class B. So network ID here 16-bit, host ID how many 16-bit? Put all zeros. How we can find network ID? Put all zeros in the host ID part. So this is 190.34.0.0. What is DBA? Put all ones in the host ID part. My dear friends, this is exercise. You may fill the table here easily. 190.34.255.255. Limited broadcast status always fixed. 200 means class C. Class C. Network ID how many bits? 24-bit. Host ID how many bits? 8-bit. How we can find network ID? Put all zeros in the host ID part. All zeros in the host ID part 34.0. Now, what is DBA? Put all ones in the host ID part 34.255. We have all ones in the host ID part. Limited broadcast status same. This is also class C. 217 network ID, host ID. Put all zeros in the host ID part. So it will be 217.39.47. All zeros means network ID. Direct broadcast address we have all ones. Now this is 217.39.47.255 and it will be same here. Okay. Now this 226, my dear friends, class D, because class D range is 224 to 239, it is class D. And class D, there is no network ID. If there is no network ID, there is no direct broadcast address, there is no limited broadcast address. And 243, my dear friends, class E, because class E range is 240 to 255, class E. So class E, there is no network ID, so there is no direct broadcast address and there is no limited broadcast address. Is it clear to everyone, my dear friends? So this is regarding the today class. Okay. In the next class, we will discuss some problems also, my dear friends. Okay. Time is already over. Okay. So I will continue this topic in the next class. Okay, because it will take some more time to complete this type of communication. Okay, and we will discuss some problems also, my dear friends. So I will continue in the next class tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Okay. So thank you very much, my dear friends, because we have to discuss some questions also here. But it's not possible in one class. So tomorrow I will continue because I have to discuss many questions here. A6, 7, 8, 9. 9 questions I prepare for you. Okay. So I will discuss all these questions, remaining part, in the next session, my dear friends. So if you have not downloaded the BYJU'S Exam Prep till now, please download the BYJU'S Exam Prep app from Play Store and don't forget to like and share the session to your friends. Okay, same timing, my dear friends. Class timing will be 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. Okay. So thank you so much, my dear friends, for attending this session, my dear friends. But don't forget to share this session to your friends. Share all the Telegram groups or all your friends. Okay. So we want more and more strength, my dear friends, in the next class. I am doing this hard work only for you here, free of cost. Anant, definitely today, PDF milta hai. You can join my Telegram group, CN with Ankit Sir. Otherwise, you can send me a personal message, hi message on Telegram group. You can send me a hi message on Telegram, so I will add you on my Telegram group. Okay, and I always send all the PDF in my Telegram group. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Meet you tomorrow same time at 8:30 p.m. So yeah, I'm completing this course here, CN. There is no good playlist till now on YouTube, and it's my guarantee that this will be the one of the best playlist for computer network. Okay, so join me tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. We will discuss this topic. We will continue this topic from tomorrow 8:30 p.m. Thank you. Bye bye.